Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. The Sims did an official live stream yesterday and they showed us quite a lot of new things coming to the game. So I thought I would do a video just showing you guys all of them so that you don't have to watch the entire stream in case you didn't tune in yesterday. Basically, this was another Inside Max's stream and like half of it was spent on looking at the new kit that is coming out, so the modern menswear kit. I did not watch this. I don't want to see it until the pack comes out. I never really want to see all the clothes before I have the pack. I don't know why. Maybe it's good if you're trying to decide if you buy it or not, but anyways, that's not what I'm interested in today. But after that, they do go through Sims 4.1.1, so we have hot topics and sneak peeks, which is exciting. So we're just gonna skip over here. We have Simguru Duck and Simguru Rusky. I'm not sure how you say her name, but they were the ones hosting the stream. And one of the major updates that they have is that The Sims is getting a pronouns update. And this is something that we will get more information about in January of 2022. So they didn't really say much. They just announced that there is a pronouns update coming and that they've been doing a lot of research. So that was just something that they quickly went through. And then they announced, oh my god, I skipped a bit too far, but if we go back a little bit up here, you can't really see, but it says update on the NPC Overhaul. So basically they're redoing or kind of changing up some of the townies in the game. I'm not sure why they're called NPCs here, because NPC stands for non-playable character and you can play as the townies like very easily. You just have to swap to their household. So to me, NPC would be someone like the Grim Reaper who you actually can't play as. But anyways, yeah, they're updating some of the townies to kind of go better with their lore and look more like the townies from, you know, earlier versions of The Sims where they might have been present. So here is the current Mortimer, and then this is the concept art. I think this is drawn. I don't think this is actual assets from the game. I mean, I can let it play so you guys can see it more clearly, but they made it very clear that this is not final. Like, this is the early concept art. Like, they're still changing a lot of things and anything you see here can still be changed. I honestly really like this one for Mortimer. I think he looks really good. They talked about maybe making a new mustache. Like, they're changing a lot of things. They talked about changing the hair for a lot of the female Sims and also their clothes to kind of make them more modern and look better in the current times, because The Sims 4 came out a long time ago and these townies haven't been touched since. But yeah, here's Mortimer. What do you guys think? I really like his new look. They might add some new assets, like he has little wrinkles around his eyes, the crow's feet. So maybe that's something that they might even add to the game if that doesn't currently exist. And then we're moving on to his wife, Bella Goth, one of the most iconic Sims townies, and this is her current look with and without makeup. And then her updated look we will see in a second, but basically they're trying to make her look more like how she looked like in previous versions of the game and to just more match her background and her story in the Sims franchise. So they're changing her skin tone, just changing her like nose and lips and adding some beauty marks as well that I think will possibly be like new content in the game. And they talked about changing her hair. I've muted the video, I'm sorry, but I will link the stream down below if you want to go watch it for yourself. But I thought I would just kind of summarize what they went through in that video because it is quite a long stream. But yeah, then we're moving on to the Calientes. Here is Dina. I don't like her outfit. I hate her outfit now. I don't really like her hair color. She needs to look so much better. So I'm very excited that they're redoing the Calientes. And her sister Nina is even worse. I really don't like how she looks right now. She's not really giving me like Caliente. So We're gonna see the concept art for Dina as well. Again, these are not final and they are going to be changing a lot. This is just like the concept for what they want to do. I think they are changing her skin tone again. That's a drastic change. She looks so much older. Clearly you can see this is not like even good quality. The hairline's all messed up, but yeah. And they talked about changing her hair color, and this is where they brought in the outfits that they definitely want to like modernize their outfits as well. I think she looks really cool. She looks very different. I don't think I would recognize the face as Dina, but I don't know what Dina looked like in previous versions of The Sims, so maybe she looks more like that version of Dina. But I do really like it. So that's Dina. And then if we move on to her sister, Nina. Wow, okay. So they look very similar, like these two concept arts, because they are obviously sisters. I think they look quite similar now. They have similar features. I like the eyebrows. I like this a lot. And they did talk about maybe changing her hair color, maybe a bit darker or whatever. So pretty cool. I like that they're doing this, and I like that they're like taking in consideration more of the lore in The Sims. Not that there's that much, but there is some, and more of like their heritage and background, and actually making The Sims look like they always have like in the previous games, and make it make sense, you know? All right, let's skip ahead. So the next big thing you can't see again, but it says neighborhood stories. This is massive. This is coming out in the next patch. I think it will still be updated later. This is like the earliest version. But I'll let this play out now. This is a pre-recorded clip showcasing the new update, Neighborhood Story. So basically with this, the other Sims living in your world will actually do things now. Things will change in their lives and you can affect that. So with this patch and with this update, they will always come to your sim and ask them what they think they should do. So it is up to you whether they do these things or not. But some of the things that the Sims can do, these are the Sims that aren't in your household, but they have to be Sims that your household Sims know. So they have to have some kind of a relationship. Otherwise, I don't think these will pop up. So they'll just be like friends or family members who have moved out, don't live in the same household, maybe your colleagues. But yeah, some of the things that they can now do is they can change careers, and they will ask you whether they should do it or not, and they can have a baby if they are in a relationship, which is really cool. I like that a lot. There's a whole blog post about this new update. I can leave that link down below as well. So there's two ways that these can happen, I believe. So your Sims can influence their friends or whatever to do these changes, or they will autonomously think about doing these changes even if your sim doesn't interfere with it at all. Here they're getting a call from Eliza, and we'll see what she says. Okay, so she's letting her know that Bob and her are pregnant. I'm assuming that this sim previously encouraged them to have a baby, so that is super cool, and they'll always let your sim know and let you know what's going on. This is a quote from the blog post, but it says, "A neighbor sim autonomously considering a life change will always call one of your sims to ask for input before taking any action. You choose the outcome by directing your sim to say yes or no, or leaving it up to the neighbor sim to decide." Honestly, this is something I feel like should have been in the game forever, because it really just adds like depth to the entire game. And I love it. I love that the other Sims will continue living their lives in like a way that makes sense, and they won't just do the same thing every single day until they die. So I love this. Okay, so like I said, the neighbor Sims may consider these life changes independently, or your sim can try to convince them to 1, change their current career, 2, have a baby with their partner, and 3, hang out with other Sims to form or deepen friendly relationships. And then autonomous only life changes. So this is something that the Sims will do autonomously, but they will always check in with your Sim beforehand, but they can try to get promoted in their current career, which is awesome. And they can accept a marriage proposal if they are already engaged to another Sim. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but pretty cool anyways. And then there's more things. There's things that you actively can influence other Sims to do. I'm gonna pause this because there's also 2 new aspirations that we will look at. But your Sim can influence other Sims by trash talking one Sim to another, which will greatly reduce the relationship between those 2 neighbor Sims. They can try to get 2 grown-up Sims or 2 teen Sims to form a romantic relationship, so you can set people up. I absolutely love that. You can play matchmaker, and then you can try to convince a Sim in a relationship to dump/divorce their romantic partner. So you do have quite a lot of influence over the townies now. I think whether you're successful in these definitely depends on your friendship level and their mood, etc. And then the last thing you can do is you can encourage an unemployed neighbor Sim to find a job. So I love that. And then moving on to the 2 new aspirations, I think these are base game aspirations now, but they only have this like 1 stage, so they are kind of shorter aspirations. This one is called Villainous Valentine. And this is for Sims who aspire to destroy the love lives of all Sims, including their own. So the different stages are: get caught cheating 10 times, that's disgusting. Achieve the X status with other Sims, 5 other Sims, and then break up 10 couples. Like, oh my god, this is so chaotic, but that's that one. And then there is another one. This is in the popularity category, and this one is called Neighborhood Confidant. You can see the reward trade here. Confidants are able to easily avoid boring conversations and are more successful in getting to know others. The reward trade you get from the Villainous Valentine is called Twisted Heart, and that makes all sad and embarrassed moodlets decay faster and provides a little bonus social when performing mean or mischievous socials. But here you can see the different stages for this aspiration. So successfully advise and influence the lives of 20 other Sims. Then we have become good friends with 5 Sims and achieve level 7 charisma skill. Pretty basic, nothing that crazy. Only this first one is something that is new and is only to this aspiration. Here is some of the new gameplay with this. You can see some of the new interactions, like discuss expanding the family, and we'll see what happens. Basically, the Sim is gonna ask Bella what she thinks about maybe having a baby, and we get to see her reaction as well. And then, okay, here we go. I'm glad you brought this up. I've been thinking the same. Let me chat with Mortimer and I'll get back to you. Pretty cool. So anyway, this is coming in the next patch, which is out November 30th. And to be able to play with any of these new neighborhood stories features, your Sim needs to form at least 1 friendship outside of your household. And yeah, honestly, I love it. I feel like we should have had this. Like, it's quite basic to me that the Sims outside of your household would still keep doing things like get promoted or have a baby or break up or meet someone new, but at least it's here now. Alright, so that's it with the neighborhood stories update, but they also wanted to show us a new upcoming scenario, which is called Surviving the Holidays. I think this is another time limited scenario. It will only be around for, I'm guessing, the holidays. But I think in this one, your Sim is placed in a household with someone that they have a really bad relationship with, and then you have to figure out what to do with that. How are you gonna survive the holidays? They didn't give us that much, but this is a new upcoming scenario. I have yet to try out any of the scenarios, so if you guys would like to see that on the channel, comment down below and I can make a couple videos going through the different scenarios, you know, seeing what I can do with them. Okay, and then we have a last update, which is some new items that are coming to the base game. I think these are coming out just a bit after the patch. These will be items that you don't need a patch for. They will just somehow appear in your game. I'm not really super confident with how this new system works, but we have some new holiday themed items like these aprons hanging on the wall, and then we have a wall bow and like a surface bow, and then we have a fruit cake and some new foods, and then this is really cool for the fireplace. Not sure what this thing is called, don't know what this is, don't know if this is a food. It looks like salt and pepper shakers, but I'm sure it's not. But yeah, these are new holiday themed items coming to either the base game soon or like the holiday pack that you can download for free. Actually, I did not catch which one, but yeah, cool. So yeah, that is everything that they showed us in yesterday's stream. Comment down below what you're most excited about. How did the neighborhood stories look? What do you think about these items? Are you excited for pronouns, like non-binary pronouns coming to The Sims 4? And what did you think about the new updated NPCs or their first like concept art? Anyways, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here. And yeah, I will see you guys soon in the next video. Thanks for watching and bye!